Trouble for the PCs as they try and steal a seat from Kathleen Wynne and the Liberals. I'm Brian Lilly with the Rebel.media. Given all the outrage over increasing hydro prices across Ontario, given Kathleen Wynne's falling popularity, just 14% approval rating in one recent poll, and given that two of her close advisors have, recently been charged with bribery, if ever there was a time for the Ontario PCs to be able to try and steal away a safe Liberal seat like Ottawa-Vanier, currently having a by-election, now would be it. Unfortunately, despite having a high name recognition candidate in Andre Morin, Patrick Brown's made the job tougher for himself by chasing away people who would have been natural allies. It's not unusual for there to be splinter groups in political parties or political races. The Freedom Party, who's long been out there and have refused the idea that they should merge or get behind the Ontario PCs. Same for the Libertarian Party. They both have candidates running in this Ottawa-Vanier by-election. But now there's two more. Two more candidates, two more parties, both of them coming from people that would have been behind the PCs on any other day. And it all stems back to Patrick Brown's decision to tell people if they're against the sex ed curriculum, they're not with him. He's chased those people out of the party. He did it during the Scarborough Rouge River by-election. So one of the candidates there, Queenie Yu, who ran as an independent, has started her own political party. It's called the Stop This New Sex Ed Agenda Party. And they've got a woman named Elizabeth Deville-Castel running. This is a new party, a new movement, but it's not the only one. They're also having to face off against Stephanie McEvoy. Now, she is running for the Canadian Constituents Party. I've interviewed Stephanie before. She helped organize some of the protests here in Ottawa on Parliament Hill against the sex ed curriculum. She would have been a natural backer of Patrick Brown, but instead, she's not. She's facing off against him, just as Ms. Deville-Castile is. Now, her statement that she put out says, "I am running in this by-election to ensure that voters in Ottawa-Vanier have a say in the debate taking place all over Ontario about Kathleen Wynne's new sex ed curriculum." Queenie Yu says that they are not backing Patrick Brown because Elizabeth is putting her name forward under our banner because we have heard parents in Ontario loud and clear this curriculum is damaging to our children, and that Brown is not standing up against it. Let's be honest, it's rare that third-party candidates take that many votes away from the main parties. Take a look at the rundown from the Scarborough Rouge River by-election. It didn't actually do that much damage to the PCs. Queenie Yu herself only actually grabbed 582 votes. Alan Small, leader of the Libertarian Party, 146. The Freedom Party, 76 votes. So it's not a huge deal that these guys are out there, but it does chip away at the PCs in a couple of ways. If this is a close race, these votes make it that much closer. Secondly, these are the types of people that would have been out there knocking on doors, banning signs into lawns, and trying to convince the voters of Ottawa-Vanier that they have an option and that now was the time to take it. Patrick Brown's decision to purge people out of the party instead of bringing them in may come back to haunt him on November 17th. Hey, if you like what you just saw, make sure you never miss another Rebel video again. Click subscribe down here, or hey, you want to join a really cool club? Thousands of great Canadians just like you have already joined. You can head on over to the Rebel.media, become a member, and then you get that member-only content. You will be part of the club.